We saw some slightly cooler temperatures for today, cooling down even more for the weekend. Looking and feeling a lot like fall, but how about this? Record warmth is on the way for next Tuesday and Wednesday as we're forecasting highs in the upper 70s. We're talking 77, 78, 79 degrees for the end of October. Yeah, things really warming up for next week, but not the case for today. We saw some overcast skies, still talking about some cloudy skies right now at 5:12 this evening. But temperature-wise, we're still above average, but this morning, a little bit more on the cool side for some of us. If you're in Tiffin, you're sitting around 65 degrees. Fremont, you're at 63. And if you're in Oak Harbor this evening, 64. These are the warmer temperatures at the moment, eventually cooling back down in the 50s and the 40s overnight tonight, but also watching that slight breeze with wind gusts around 15 to 25 miles an hour. So slightly windy, but nothing concerning, but could impact high school football just a little bit, especially if they're throwing, kicking the ball, could sway from side to side just a little bit. But let's look outside right now because it is cloudy, seeing a little bit of a break from the clouds right there over downtown Toledo. And if you haven't already, download that WTOL 11 weather app. It's a free download and it's compatible with Apple and Android. And there's so much wonderful information, including your hour-by-hour forecast. And this is your current forecast right now, by the way. Mostly to partly cloudy skies across the area. And eventually we'll see a slight decrease in the clouds tonight and also into those overnight hours. Waking up tomorrow morning to some mostly clear skies and temperatures cooling down back to the 40s for tomorrow morning. And that's actually seasonal for this time of year, but I say cool because these past few days we've been seeing above average temperatures, and tomorrow will be slightly cooler for some of us, forecasting those highs right around 58 degrees for tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, and if you like that, you'll love Sunday as well too. Sunny Sunday back in the forecast, and forecasting those highs once again in the upper 50s. This will seem cool again compared to what we will be seeing heading on into next week. But something I do want to showcase real quick, if you haven't noticed already, we are sitting at that high level for peak fall foliage for this evening and also for this week. A good portion of the state, especially northeastern Ohio, actually at that peak level. So this is the time to go outside, check out those leaves, and of course send them in over to the WTOL 11 weather app. We love to showcase your photos both on air and online. So tomorrow and Sunday, upper 50s, upper 60s by Monday, and then there's that record-breaking temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday. Halloween, it still will be warm. Highs in the low 70s, but then trick-or-treat time, we will be cooling back down those 60s and those 50s, but highs for going into November, still pretty mild in the 60s and eventually back to those below average temperatures by November 4th. So still going to be warming up for about the next week or so, minus this weekend, of course. But again, plenty of sunshine to help us warm up for both Saturday and Sunday. Of course, gorgeous conditions for the Battle of I-75 for tomorrow. Sunday, plenty of sunshine once again, more sunshine in upper 60s by Monday. Those clouds will start to increase Tuesday and Wednesday, and we are talking about another chance for a few spotty showers just in time for Halloween. It's going to be very hit and miss throughout the day, and of course we'll keep you updated as we get closer as far as timing goes, but next weekend also talking about a few more showers on the way. That's a look at your extended forecast.